and failure is not an option.
Jalen, what does voter suppression look like to you?
A perfect example took place recently, Carrie, in Kentucky. It was 6 p.m. at night, and so many people were standing in line enthusiastic to vote. And you know what they did? Locked the doors. And you know what the people did? They continued to bang on the doors, continued to bang on the windows. They continued to let it be known they were not going to leave the premises until they got a chance to vote. And you know what ended up happening? They opened those doors and allowed those people to vote. So do not be discouraged. These barriers show you that it matters, and we're here to help you break through them. The same thing with our platforms and voices, Carrie, because you know what's going to happen. At some point, Breonna Taylor is not going to be trending anymore. People are not going to be protesting anymore. But it's still up to us to keep making sure that our voices get heard, and this is one way to do so.
Right, and that is a form of being activated, being an activist. It doesn't have to be protesting. It doesn't have to look like what you think traditionally activism looks like. It's voting. It's that simple.
We now have to understand, like, this is a critical mass moment for this movement to continue to hold up as much steam for as long as possible. And that's what this collection is going to hopefully allow for that situation to happen.
Jalen, in today's age of technology, it should be easier to vote.
No doubt. It's like we call these devices smartphones, but yet I can't vote from it. All of the things that we do in our lives are in our phones. All of these barriers are things that people will need to overcome in order to create a level of enthusiasm to vote. And again, this is not political. It's your right to do so. And there's so many times where you feel like somebody may have gotten done unjustly in your community. Pay attention to who the judges are, who's running for Senate, mayor, governor. Pay attention who's running for president.
Why is more than a vote so important and invaluable in our community right now?
Well, because right now, I think we have an opportunity to let our voices be heard louder than ever. Anytime you see the mobilization of white kids holding Black Lives Matter signs, that means there's a breakthrough. Now, what happens with that breakthrough is the next step. You're going to look down in your email, Carrie. You're going to see all of these companies telling you how they're going to work on their diversity, how they're looking themselves in the mirror. They need to make change, just like in sports, right? You look on the field and on the court, all those black players. Further you get up, it's like altitude or a ladder. It gets thinner and thinner. And so a lot of people talk about the system being broken. I hate to remind people that it's not broken. It was built this way. And one of our ways to help change the system is to vote.
I agree with that. Let your voice be heard. Somebody will speak for you or you'll be spoken for. I definitely can agree with that. In a situation, whether it's a team building or in a family, any small circle, you have somebody that might be considered, the leader, the loudmouth, one who likes the center of attention. You got a few people like to just, kind of blend in and fall back and just be a part of the scene. But when it comes to matters of politics and policies and reform, if you're not making change directly, you have to at least do your part in putting leaders in a position where they can excel and supporting them and supporting your family, supporting your community. But the biggest part in all is educating yourself on what means the world to you. So being the oldest of 9, and my brother Chris said he would like to do a podcast talking on politics, music, whatever, just have us all together voicing our opinions. I said, cool, just make sure we're all well informed. If we're going to share an opinion, let it be known that's what it is. So technically I'm the one kicking it off, our original content. We did a video not long ago on Discord. We're working on, editing that. I told him, I said, hey man, I got a few videos I've saved, but I haven't done any dialogue, anything like that, or a podcast in any format. So I look forward to what 2022 brings. and what my siblings have to say, you know. I love y'all. Hopefully we can get some nice viewership and have some input that's worthwhile and noteworthy. All right, till next time. Peace.